Hi. all the bracket smiley faces in chat. all the Aranara, all the Marinara smiley faces in chat. Hi everyone. What's up? Late night stream compared to how we normally How's everyone doing? Hello, Soft Sunflowers, Monday, No Artifacts, Cabrilla, Jungriel, T33, Sapphire, Richard, Jack, Bobby Mog. Hi, everyone. What is up? What is going happen, everyone? Let's. Oh, thank you for the resubscribe, Sapphire. Thank you. Appreciate you much. I'm making headway, I feel like, on getting Twitch to take care of all of my stuff when it comes to get my two-factor authorization figured out, because that's all a mess for some reason. So that I can have custom alerts and more happening for subscribers and stuff like that. So I think that's making headway. So let's go ahead and just hop in immediately. We've only been live for like 4.5 minutes, but I need to do some dailies real quick. Let me put that there. And what am I doing? That. There we go. All right. We should turn the music on. Also, everyone claim your primos today. Oh my gosh, why is that like that? There, I need to put it like that. Okay. Free
the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Freemo gems. I saw in the Discord. I find it crazy how Hoyo has 2 games in running for top in the top 10 in the running for viewers choice, player's voice. Oh, what should I try this time? Oh, you just C6 your sucrose. Satisfaction guaranteed. Speaking of which, we should do the expect this is gonna be another kind of chill stream. I intend on doing Aranara questline stuff, but also another of a another kind of chill stream. Yeah, how old are Zenless is the most, or is Honkai the most? Is Star Rail the most recent, or is Zenless? Let me do 2 more commissions. I only have 2 more commissions to do. We could do the other. We could do some more. Novel is amazing. Star Rail is like 2 years. Oh, Zenless been out since June. Oh, Zenless came out really recently then. My Radish turned 60. My wife and I were playing off stream, and we did the hypostasis a little bit to get some of her materials, and I used pretty much all. Who's someone that doesn't? Yeah. Oh, I've still got 29 and 38 actually, but I've only got 200,000 Mora now. I basically dumped all my resources into getting her up to 60 because I want to be able to use her. So at the very least, I want her to not be able to get one shot. So I have her at 10,000 right now. We need to do her domains to get her the proper artifacts and stuff. I think a 4-piece of Deepwood Memories seems to be the way to go, because it debuffs their Dendro resistance with a skill or a burst, with her skill or her burst, and the 2-piece is a dendro damage bonus as well. And then for the off piece, I'll probably just try to find a 5-star EM for the off piece. But right now it's just dendro damage, EM, and crit rate as the 3 variables. And then I've got a 4-piece of Wanderer's Troop as far as the set goes. So that's because she thrives on a lot of EM. So that's what's going on for her right now, but it's because I don't have her correct sets yet. Dendro sets for her. Okay, cool. Word. Hi, Jester. Thanks for dropping in before Betty Bye. Betty Bye? The hell wrong with me?
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
The new book from the EI Publishing House is out. Junkichi, the deadline to turn in the manuscript is tomorrow. No more delays. I forgot my voices that I have for these two. There's no use pushing me. I'm stuck at a critical point in the story, and I've got writer's block again. Traveler. Oh wait, this is the same intro, isn't it? Yeah, I'm an editor. This is the writer I'm in charge of. He's writing the same novel. Sometimes it even delays for weeks. Try something new at the one-man restaurant. If it isn't updated regular, the novel's reputation will go into the trash. I don't know why I just turned into someone who smokes 14 packs a day. Garbage chapter. Maybe needs a bit of inspiration. Yeah, this is the same intro to this quest line. It's kind of like the dude the dude on the beach where we just beat him to a pulp, and that's the entire commission. Okay, I got it. Let's get some material. In the chapter I'm working on, the main character is preparing for the next big fight. Okay, this is different. He's preparing for the next big fight. He needs a powerful weapon. Let me think. Let's go check the Ammonoma Smithy. Let's go check the Animo Smith. Tiny radish. She's so small. Okay. Also, the only character who doesn't have kicks. No shoes. No shoes on this one. I also noticed something in the party screen. Tater tot. It's a good thing I didn't notice because I hadn't added her into a team, but my 2 Archons are the only people who, when they're static in the party screen, their element is flowing around them. So Raiden's got Electro that's like sparking, and Nahida has Dendro, the little flowers and stuff just blooming around her. Where are we going? The smithy? The smithy. How can I improve my culinary skills? Also, Nahida sitting is so... Oh my gosh, she climbs up on it because it's too tall for her. Oh my gosh, this character is so adorable. Look at her climb up on it. And her feet dangle because she's so small. Although I think even Yelan would dangle her feet on this. Oh, kinda. No, she just does the elegant. Oops, not that. She just does the elegant alt. There we go. The elegant leg thing. I don't know what I was trying to say. Anyways. Sparks fly as hammers clash against anvils. Ammonoma Smithy is such a place full of passion. Blacksmiths turn rough billets and ore into powerful weapons using such simple tools. If alchemy is used while forging, wouldn't it be possible to create indestructible weapons? Alchemy can't... I don't think you understand that ancient alchemy is truly fascinating. Well, what do you mean? Isn't alchemy the kind of thing that makes the impossible possible? Yes, that's a good idea. The main character shall have the strongest weapon, one forged using alchemy. Now this weapon needs to have an awesome name and an awesome backstory. That's it! Traveler, let's go back. I'm gonna tell Shigeru Miyamoto about my idea. Not gonna cause fireworks. No. I also saw the banner announcement as well, that Zhongli and Neuvillette are going to banner alongside each other, but the 4 stars that are going to have an increased drop rate. Oh wait, they're over here. The 4 stars that they're bannering alongside, not bannering alongside, but are going to have an increased pull rate are Heizo and Fischl and Yao Yao as well. So I could get some cons for my Fischl, which would be quite handy. You. I found inspiration at Amanoma Smithy. Really? You actually did it. Well, wonderful. Tell me about it. One night, the main character is suddenly enlightened, obtaining the superb alchemy ability, Sword Resurrection. He can transform a rusty blade into a powerful weapon simply by saying its new name. Thus he will... Wait, what's wrong? This is another, you're doing it again. What's it? Adding random crap. Yep, add new character traits to continue the story, tacking on more complicated features. Stop giving so many new skills. Okay, so this is all the same. It's just like the context of where you're going and what you're discovering with him changes. Interesting. The readers are starting to get confused. Yeah, I'm gonna side with the publisher again, because he is tacking on as a writer, I must say, reasonable. Mark my words, when it comes to tie up loose ends, I took some notes, and the readers will take notes too. Yeah, so all this is the same too. What this is the same too. Sweet, commission complete. And I think there's only one other commission that I have to do. So that's a time trial. That's also a time trial. What is this? That's just this is just a mirror. This is just a mirror fricker. Fluffy ears? Oh, a Goro? Got 1 Auron, 4 Barbs, 3 Silk Roses, and 1 Goro. And a Partridge in a pear tree. I want to stop navigating to this. Cancel navigation. Oh, actually, if I'm fighting a Mirror Maiden, I do want to pull out my Raiden team, actually. There she is. Here, I know it's raining, but have some extra.
Going in. The wind knows. Gotcha. Inazuma shines eternal.
How did I stagger a Mirror Maiden so much? Think you can escape into your portal? Alright. Let's go back to Leo Harbor to turn those in. Big damage.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance
I know, Raiden. I know.
of light.
We know.
Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that
tree?
Wait, you understand?
Ad Astra up. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra up.
Claim. Redispatch. Everyone go back out. Hello, Neko. What up, everyone? Claim all. Sweet. Okay. Just claim some stuff in the teapot and then, let's go do some Aranara questing. Ooh, excuse me. My frames just dived there for a second. Trash ring. Boop, boop. Anyone come up? Nope.
If you ever have it.
It's Ara time. No, that's a different quest. We do have, here, let's just port back over here real quick, and then I'll go into the questing screen. We do have Miko's, you just said Ara, and it just reminded me. We do have Miko's, world quest still, not World Quest. Hangout. No, World Quest. No, store. No, what is it? What is it? We have Miko's something or other. Claim another key. Story quest. I also unlocked Goro's Hangout as Whale. And I guess I can unlock Ayato's as well. We have so many story quests that are unlocked and hangouts and stuff like that. Ayato? Tainari? Nilu? Oh, Baiju. He's also, available. I still find it interesting that, I know why at this point, but I still find it interesting that Genyan, a Liyue character, is so far up alongside the Mondstadians. You know what I'm talking about. The later game people. Okay. Boop.
All the world holds dear is but a...
What is the Aranara quest title? Who's blocking this quest? That's Rana. Boop. Everyone said this is like a it's like a 10-hour quest to do in total, like from front to back. Hey, there's some bros here. And let me grab my Sniper Bloom team. All right. Oh, this is one I haven't gotten. Wait, what? There we go.
Treasure.
That's kind of odd.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
It is one way. There you are. We bumped into her and started the quest earlier. Alright, we're just following you. Since you're a forest watcher, you must be very familiar with the woods, right? Look at her run. I've lived here, around here for years, and I know every tree in the forest, really. But the land is becoming somewhat... There's a withering right here. It's only been a few days, and a new withering zone has popped up already. So close to the main road, too. Withering zones again. We handled one with Tainari before. Connery and Tainari disposed of a withering zone before? I won't go into how dangerous it is then. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius of effect for now. After I take you to Vimara Village, I'll go to Gandharvaville and bring Tainari over to help. No need, Rana. Just leave it to me. No way. The withering zone is lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach it unless absolutely necessary. Connery can manipulate the elements, and it should somewhat stave off the withering's effects. Huh? Now that I think about it, you did show such ability when fending off the fungi. But still, you shouldn't do that. We can't have you injured by the withering after coming all this way. Don't worry, Rana. Connery has proven to be very reliable in the many encounters throughout our journey. Leave it to me. I don't like this withering zone. Leave it to me. Piece of cake, he says now. Alright, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much trouble, get out of there or call for help, and I'll be there. What the heck? Yeah, I know. I know, bro. I know I do need, because Nahida needs their special drops. So I'm trying not to use Electro on them, but, and Pyro. Where's the Dendrograna thing? There it is. Ow! That hurt me. Last one right here.
Gotcha. Game's up.
Oh, did you hear the noise that thing just made? I always need to remind myself for some reason that I need to like I need to apply an element before I swirl it with Kazuha. Otherwise, he's just swirling his own anemo damage. Like sometimes I'll activate Yelan's burst and then switch to Kazuha and then activate his skill or his burst before I actually use Yelan's skill, before it actually strikes. So there's nothing on the enemy. Impressive, right? You're amazing. Incredibly amazing. Just thanks. You're getting too excited, Rana. Pardon me, Conry, Mr. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be so formal. Okay, so I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It'd be great to get powerful, dedicated people like Conry and Paimon on our side. With you guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Wait. Oh yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creatures we saw before? Wondrous creatures? What was that noise? What's going on over there? Oh, they sound like the mythical Aranara, small, round, plant-like fairies. They are denizens of the woods and guardians of the trees. But we generally dismiss them as just a tale. You're sure those weren't some shroom boars you saw? Shroom boars? Yeah, that's an animal you'll only see in the forest of Sumeru. They are round green beasts that live in... Look at this fungus just floating around this tiger over here. They are round green beasts that live in the forest. We'd use them to find precious mushrooms. I don't think they're the same. Sounds delicious. Sounds like we could probably make a stew with the mushrooms out of them. The Paimon doesn't think quite the same thing about what we saw. Anyway, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen an Aranara. However, you can ask the kids after. However, you can ask the kids after you get to Vimara Village. They seem to be very into the legend of the Aranara. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read their minds like a book, just like Paimon. Hey, that's because we're buddies and we know each other very well. I could also just straight up read their minds with Nahida. Where? Oh, where? There they are. What the heck? Why is this?
Busted.
He was not going to attack me. I'm a monster. He was chill. Hey, stop living. I say I'm the monster, then I attack another creature unprovoked.
Here comes the catch.
Man, that didn't even give me the rare drop. That one deserves it.
To a life of wandering.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Vimara Village. What other is time for a stream? I just was busy during the day, but I still wanted to stream today, so maybe a little bit of a short-ish chill stream, doing some Aranara stuff. Late at night. And to catch some people that aren't, that sometimes aren't able to catch our normal time as well. I'm back. Oh, this is Rana speaking. I'm back, Grandpa. Amadia.
Rana, you know the job of a forest watcher is important, but you should come around more often.
Yeah, I know. I patrol the forest so that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. It's just a mess right now. There are tigers in Vimara Village?
Tiger cubs refers to Eotham and his friends. By the way, your voice. I don't think I've ever met you. Do we have visitors?
Oh, yes, Grandpa Amada. These two are... our local serial killers.
I see. Welcome to Vimara Village, and thanks for helping Rana out.
I plan to form a night watch, gathering Alfonso, Baram, and Aurelius to safeguard the perimeter as a group.
That's a great plan. It's for the good of the children, after all.
Has something happened? Or could it be related to the round plant-like creatures we saw before?
What are you talking about? That sounded like a cabbage from your description. Of course it was, sir.
It's okay. We're just a little uneasy from some recent events.
I spent my whole life in Vimara Village and never saw anything like this. I won't bore you with my stories. Please watch over Rana. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little. She got lost in the woods once when she was 7 or 8 for a couple of days.
Hey now, Grandpa Amadia.
Fine. You be a good host now, Rana. Don't let our guests down.
For sure. Grandpa Amadia's getting old and his eyes are starting to fail him, but he's really nice. I'm gonna have to go back to my normal voice for speaking. A lot of dialogue. You're back. Anything new? Oh, talking to this guy over here? I met this kind, powerful traveler. How about you? Caught anything? You know it. When you see the kids, tell them a feast is waiting. You interested? When will the visitors? Not yet. Maybe later. Not yet. Not sure yet. Maybe later. Hey, listen. I could just walk and grab this one. Ah, she fell. I'm back, Alfonso. I see. Who's that with you? It's our god. Allow me to introduce these two impressive travelers who have helped me a lot. And this here is Alfonso, just about the most dependable person in Vimara Village. You flatter me, Rana. Anyway, nice to meet you two. And thanks for looking after Rana. You don't look like a local, Alfonso. Are you a traveler too? So you're an experienced traveler indeed. Saw right through me at a glance. I came in as an apprentice from Fontaine. Ooh, that doesn't look like Fontainian. I guess everyone else I meet from Fontaine is kind of more of a major-ish character. I came in as an apprentice from Fontaine, but ended up staying because I really like it here. And it's been years since. Alfonso is practically one of us now. Anyway, how are the kids? They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village, waiting for you to return. After Kavis came back. Is it really okay to talk about that in front of our guests? Maybe we should talk about it later? Is it something important? We can come back later. Don't worry. They saved my life after all. Actually, you could have made it on. I fight very well. I'm pretty strong. Yes, very impressive. But Paimon thinks you're a good enough fighter to get it done yourself. Paimon means, don't you run into wild animals a lot as a forest watcher? That is true. However, time is life to me. You saved me time, so you saved my life. Also, my hand's clipping through my scarf. Anyway, some of the children from Vimara Village have gone missing recently. That warrants much more than just an anyway. This is a very serious problem. Have you notified the sheriff in Samara City yet? Is there anything we can do to help? Wait, just listen to me. The missing children always come back in a few days, though they don't remember what happened. That seems like even more of a problem. I'd round up a search party every time. Sometimes we'd run into wild animals, sometimes a withering zone, other times outsiders obviously too tough for us to handle. However, we could never find the kids since the woods are simply too big to search, even for Rana. Yeah, but in the end, they would suddenly return when no one was paying attention, and couldn't recall anything when asked. Paimon does that too. Whoa, so it's normal for kids? Hey, quit it, you two! Sorry to digress. They remembered nothing at all? I'm not sure. I think they just don't want to tell us adults. Even though I'm only a few years older than them. Oh no. Even though I'm only a few years older than them. Still, that's pretty concerning. Right? So I've been patrolling nearby recently, looking out for anything unusual. That's why I just spoke to Amadia about forming a night watch. I also asked Alfonso to keep an eye on the kids. Sorry. It's okay. I'd be more concerned if they actually stay put. I'm going to have a word with Eosaphat later. It's his job to watch the kids after Kavos and Subeda. You ought to take it easy for a while here, Rana. You're the only one who can get through to the kids. Need some water. Aranara Adafa. Thanks for stopping by to say hi before sleep, Sapphire. Appreciate you. It's dangerous outside lately. Withering Zone aside, you've got the Fatui from Snezhnaya with their armed mercenaries operating in the forest. Something goes wrong. There's Fatui here? I know, I'll be careful, but I should be on the ball because it's too dangerous. But even if you could deal with the wild animals, the Fatui are more than you can handle, Rana. Sounds like Alfonso knows the Fatui very well. Oh, I learned about them from the travelers shuttling between Sumeru City and Port Ormos. It's Rana! Rana's back! With Alfonso too! Here comes trouble. Anyway, think it over, Rana. I picked a bunch of star shrooms for you, Rana. Iotham, didn't you promise me to never wander outside the village? The Rishbala and Raha will come and get you if you don't behave. I'm big now and I'm not scared of anything. Did you catch the gator Raha this time, Rana? I want to hear some tales from the woods, Rana. Well, I didn't see the gator Raha this time, but I brought you some golden lion and silver. Silver, what though? Weasel thief? Whopper flower? What are you talking about? Whopper flower? What does Paimon have to do with a whopper flower? Silver duskbird, silver bass, super silver specter. Calm down, Paimon. It's okay. It's okay. All right, stop picking on them. Connery and Paimon are my friends. Paimon's not gonna get mad at the kids. Regardless, you know a lot of animals. That's right. Rana would tell us stories every time she's back. She told us about a huge gator last time, and the Sumter Beast Lord, and the Rishbala Raha that couldn't be caught. That's right. And we're gonna come get you if you don't behave. Oh no! Just sassing Paimon is fun, just to see how she reacts. I know. I always pick on Paimon. Like the sometimes it's canon, sometimes it's the only option. The little like pestering back and forth between them is so endearing. Everyone in the village sure seems to get along. Hope the children can stay safe. Anyway, my friends here came from a place far away. Came from a place far away. Why don't we let them tell a story today? Me? Sure, our trip to Sumeru has been a very eventful one. Yay! Let's all go to Rana's house! The last one there's a specter! Be careful going over the bridge, and don't fall in the water. Let's go. Let's go, we can't fall behind. You actually fail the mission if you fall behind. What's up ahead? Someone's been surrounded by hilly trolls. Where? Oh, a random event. Stop running on the bridge. You might fall into the water. Wait, hang on. There's cabbage over here. Look at her run across the bridge. Oh my gosh, she's small even like next to the children. Rana's brought some visitors. Welcome. There was a radish. My radish found a radish. Casually playing with the Tendril Archon. Oh, imagine if there was a secret Paragon Renegade Paimon ending, depending on how mean we were. Like everyone who chose emergency food at the very beginning of the game. These kids ran faster than birds could fly. You kids are getting good at running. It's gonna worry me sick if you run away someday. We won't run if Rana's here. I'm gonna Wait, didn't you promise to marry me, liar? We'll sort this out later. You'll meet more people when you grow up. People more impressive and better than me. For instance, Mr. Blonde here is way mightier than me and has met many great people along their journey from far away, right? Indeed I have. It's true. Such as Paimon See if we can be nice to her. What do you mean? Have you been traveling a long time? Rana said you'd tell us stories. I've got lots of stories. I once moved from star to star with my sister for thousands of years. You got the tiger cubs then. I've got a meeting to go to. You kids be good to him and stay put till I get back. Okay. They're just children, all three of them. All right, on to the stories. You're Aotham, right? What story would you like to hear? Stories about dragons. Alfonso said they're ancient and very powerful. And yet you can't drink. I once stayed at an Archon. In Inazuma, that was always my go-to like smack talk for anyone in Inazuma. I was like, by the way, I dated your god. Like, I did not open the domain. This quest so far right now is a lot of dialogue and stuff. So we may only do like a small part of this, and we'll pepper this one. You know, like we'll come back to this, just do a small part. Do some other stuff, come back, do a small part, do some other stuff. Especially with this being like 10 hours, this will be like our slow burn quest throughout these first acts of Sumeru. Sea monsters! I heard there's a lot of big monsters in the sea. Yeah, and I met a ship captain who slew one of them. I want stories about a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Speaking of the woman who slew Aishan. You all want different stories. Hey, isn't there someone who knows stories of the 8-headed hydras, silver-haired banshees, and the wicked abyss dragon? Paimon thinks everyone would be happy if that person was here. How about this? We know a lot of stories, and we'll tell them all. We can ask them about the mysterious creature while we're at it. Oh, and why they went missing. True. And then are we just like mind melding right now? Because the parentheses is usually denotes someone thinking. So are we just mind melding? Just telepathy right now? As a trade, you'll tell us what you know too. Sure. Anyway, tell the kids a story in a way that they'll find fun. Oh my gosh, I have to tell each and every one of them a story. Honestly, it does sound like Beto. Yeah, it really does. It's a good way to do it because it's a lot. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's kind of what, because even when I first tapped into this, I kind of thought you guys were joking, but when everyone was like, "Oh yeah, this is a short quest, only like 9 hours," then I want dragon stories. Alfonso told me they exist in the world. He said a huge evil dragon lives in a place called Mondstadt. We know the story. So what is the dragon like? Alfonso said it's terrifying and pillages Mondstadt. How should we put it? This one's a tale of heroes triumphing, friends resolving their misunderstanding. A long time ago, in a kingdom far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs laid in deep slumber. When the dragon woke up, it saw the world had changed. "Arr," the dragon announced. "I'm mad now, and I'm going to wreck your little houses and keeps." The dragon wasn't actually bad, but was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everyone's bad. Then one day, 2 travelers arrived. Oh, I wanted to tell the whole story. I wanted to tell you guys a bedtime story. So with everyone's help, the travelers removed the curse from the dragon and helped it find its friend. Wow, I thought dragons were terrible and would eat sumpter beasts and people. I mean, he still might. Dvalin is still a dragon. He might. How big is the dragon? Big enough to swallow Paimon in one bite. Not big enough to swallow Vimara Village in one bite. Big enough to swallow Vimara Village in one bite. Wow, if that's true, we can fly around inside a dragon's belly. When it gets hot, we'll go to Snezhnaya and go to the... Oh, we got a burp. We'll go to the Snezhnaya that Alfonso talked about, where it snows. When it's rainy season, we'll go to Valuka, where Granny Jehiet is from. Valuka? Valuka? Oh, that's the desert. Oh, anyway, when I grow up, I want to travel everywhere like you. That's right, travel and make friends just like how we traveled and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions about the mysterious creatures in the forest? Rana told us they can be Aranara. Have you heard anything about them? About that. I've heard nothing about Aranara. They look like cabbages. They look like cabbages! On second thought, yeah, they do! So, you've seen them? Wait, hold on. Actually, I've heard about them in Great. Okay, I was about to say. Let's ask about something else. I was about to say if only the kids can see them, that would kind of fit the like only the kids dream. And it still might go there because Rana had never seen one. So why can we? Let's talk about something else. Rana goes are very worried about you. Have you gotten lost in the woods recently? No, I know the woods very well. There's no way I can get lost. But Sudebe and Kavis did. Everyone was worried, but not me, because I know Arana would take them home. Arana? What's that? Oh, I mean Rana. Rana would find them and take them home. Freudian slip there, maybe? Well, let's change the topic. Why are you interested in dragon stories? I want to be great like a dragon. Then I can help Rana and Alfonso. They work very hard. It always takes a long time for Rana patrol the woods. Alfonso goes out when there's no one looking too. I can help them as soon as I grow up, so they can spend more time in the village. Aw, that's cute. You're a great kid. Yeah, look. She's shorter than he is. I'd have to climb up on a dragon's neck. That would be awesome. You see all sorts of things with the right mushrooms. Guys, it's the mushrooms. Sea monsters. I heard there's a lot of big and peculiar sea monsters in the sea, or monsters in the sea. Like the fish that's as large as an island, or the squid as long as a river, or the story about the puppet and the whale, or also the turtle carrying an elephant on its back. You heard a lot of stories. Why the interest in sea monsters? When I grow up, I want to be a sailor, going on 7 voyages and discovering uncharted islands and lands. Is that a reference to the 7 seas? That's why I want to learn about sea monsters. This way, I can defeat them one day. We ran across some pirates before. Wow! Oh, that's so cool! Did they find any treasure? Any tales of adventure? Not sure, but Paimon does have a sea monster story. Once upon a time, there was a sea monster with many heads living in the ocean. It was taller than a mountain when it stretched out its neck. Oh, this is not Haishan, she's talking about Osile. The serpent didn't behave, so a god trapped it on the sea floor under rocks to prevent it from making waves and destroying the harbor. After a while, the serpent woke up and griped, "Curse you, despicable god! I'll wash your houses and treasures out to sea and make them mine!" And it rose up higher than the mountains and caused a tidal wave. Flying castle fighting the sea hydra. That's such a cool way of thinking of the Jade Chamber. Flying castle. And that was how everyone worked together to defeat the serpent and protect the city. So the serpent had been defeated? What a shame. I want to beat it myself when I grow up. That's the spirit. You'll face other monsters. Osile, we kicked Osile's ass and his wife. What kind of monsters, people? Let's talk about something else. More of a flying bank office, but that doesn't quite have the same ring to it. More like a flying president's office, president's main bank office. I promised to tell you what I know after hearing your story, so what would you like to know? The mysterious creatures, please. Oh, there's a lot of them in the forest, like the legendary Sumter Beast Lord. It isn't like any ordinary Sumter Beast and will attack intruders. The Rishboland Raha that snatches bad children away. But I'm old enough to know Rana made that up to scare the kids. That sounds interesting, but we'd like to know about the round plant-like fairies called Aranara. Know anything about them? Oh, Aranara. This is weird that they seem like they know exactly what we're talking about. Because Rana said, was it Rana or was it Alejandro? Not Alejandro. That they didn't want to talk to us quote unquote adults about it. And I'm really don't want to narc on their mushroom dealer. I'm really wondering if it has something similar to do with the fact that only kids can dream. Never heard of them, but I know about the gator, It's a very, very big gator in the woods that's lived for a long, long time, and is very, very cunning. There was this one time... That didn't sound too convincing. Just ask about something else. He's not wanting to talk to us. Paimon can't believe there's a gator like that. Do you go to the woods often? Yeah, I used to, but not lately since I got lost there once. At least that's what the adults said. That's what the adults said? Because I don't remember anything. I went into the forest to see my friend and share stories about my sister, then I just can't remember what happened. When I came to my senses, I was back at the village already. My father held me tightly while everyone was around me, asking if I was hurt, hungry, or thirsty. Then they wouldn't let me go there ever again. You should listen, not go there. However, went into the forest to see your friend. You have a friend in the forest? Doesn't everyone live in the village? Yeah, a friend to everyone. Lives in the forest, taught us many things, like what wild fruits we shouldn't eat and which trees would let us climb on them. So what's that friend like? I can't tell you. I'm sorry. Although we're friends, I made a pact with Satuba and Neotham. Secret between the kids. Just hit a dead end. Okay, we understand. Now be a good boy and don't play outside the village. Of course, I'll be a good big brother to. They're siblings. How did I not catch on that they're siblings?
I see everything.
Yar har! Another bottle of dandelion wine, please. Should let them talk to Paimon, yeah. Oh, you're shy. There was a radish in there! Poof! What story would you like to hear, Sudabe? Sudabe. I want to pronounce their names somewhat, like, properly, instead of just slaughtering them every time the name comes across the screen. Any story will do, but I'd like to have a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Well, she doesn't have to be a distinguished lady, but the character's got to be determined and loving. Like Princess Cinnamon, who left her palace with a tiger in the fairy tale. That's a lot of demands. Sudabe? Sudabe. Well, Paimon knows several ladies that fit that description, but somehow they all have connections. Electro waifu supremacy is canon. I'm telling you. all of the electro characters, all of them, between Raiden and Miko and Beidou and Sara and Razor, and I'm not gonna stop making that joke. Electro is catching, yeah. Electro is good. It makes plants stronger and bear more fruit. You know a lot, Sudabe. So where should Paimon start? There was a library, a general and a shrine maiden. Because this is obviously Lisa. A general and a shrine maiden? Oh, Miko and Sara. I thought that was for some reason talking about like Goro and Miko. I was like, for one, Goro and Miko, like, why would they be together in a story? But also, I was thinking Goro isn't Electro. and then I had to think for a second. I was like, wait, is Goro Electro? Like, so I was remembering it wrong. Lisa. I haven't built my Lisa at all. Lisa is so abandoned. Lisa is one of the great abandoned characters in my roster. Paimon can go with the story of Miss Lisa, but Paimon would prefer another one. You don't like Lisa? In a place far away on the other side of the ocean, there was a lady general and a shrine maiden. Oh, she just picked the other one herself. It didn't matter what we chose. Making the shrine maiden a priestess and the general a queen should help you understand it better. Wait, the general is a queen and the shrine maiden's a priestess. Wait. Oh, it's Sara and Kokomi? Oh, that would make sense, because... Wait, okay, a general and a shrine maiden. I guess, yeah, Kokomi and... What's-her-nuts? Sara. We were being manipulated. Hi, Kawaii. Welcome. Late night stream. Oh my gosh, it's crazy late for you, isn't it? Isn't it? Are they both distinguished ladies? Yeah, they both are. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a very beautiful and powerful queen. But war came, and although the queen won, she also... Oh, it is! Oh, it's Raiden and Yai! Okay, I won't do that again. You guys are right, it is Miko and Raiden. I was like, who are they talking to? Who's she talking about? It's clearly Goro and Miko. She cried and cried. I'm gonna make a robot and have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in the palace forever and not make any more friends, so I won't lose them. That is shockingly accurate to the dumbassery that Raiden was thinking. Like, if I have no friends, then I won't lose any friends. Like, what are you talking about, eh? Beep, copy that, working now, replied the robot, who then began running the kingdom for her queen. Then some bad guys started to scheme. Where does the priestess come in? The queen had a pretty and powerful priestess friend, accurate, who couldn't bear to see the queen go on this way. That was when a traveler came to the kingdom. He and his companion were both smart and brave. So the priestess thought, if they're agile and resilient, if they're willing to help, if they're agile and resilient, if they're willing to help, Queen and the priestess, both of whom are distinguished ladies in a way that really engages the kids. Raiden has a tantrum, the fairy tale. Like, I love A's character and her I love A as a character, her design and everything. I really enjoyed her quest and everything, but holy balls, is she such a teenager throwing a tantrum like that. Like, when Miko put it that way, I was like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. In the end, the lonely robot was still working hard, but that's another story. Everyone was so awesome. Even though that traveler wasn't a distinguished lady, he was still strong. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Paimon, sure he can do it, but if you don't behave and get lost out there, then none of that will happen. Very sly of you, Paimon. I'll behave and I won't wander outside. What happened before when you got lost? I don't remember. I just went... Finally, a straight answer. I don't remember. I just went into the woods to gather herbs. Herbs? Herbs, quote unquote. Yeah, Alfonso said there's an herb to improve Grandpa's eyesight. He has some trouble seeing lately and can't even see people coming this way. So I wanted to help Grandpa. These kids they're all some decent kids. Did Alfonso send you? No, he warned me not to wander into the forest too, but I wanted to help. So I sneaked off. Snuck off? Then I don't remember the rest. Nothing at all? Nothing. When I came around, I was already home. My brother said everyone was worried. I know what I did was wrong and I'll never sneak off in the woods again. That's right, good girl. Speaking of the forest, mysterious creatures. I don't know anything about them. Whoa, that was fast. What do you mean by mysterious? If I know what they are, they're not mysterious. If I don't, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Sorry. That actually makes a lot of sense, but Paimon wanted to ask you about the round plant-like fairies. Round and plant-like? Oh. Does that ring a bell? No, that sounds mysterious. That's a shame, because Rana said she would love to know what an Aranara is. Oh, she wants to know too? Then she does. Also, didn't the priestess in the story say, ack, ack, ack? Don't be a tantrum-throwing child who refuses to talk to others. Ack, ack, ack. Ack, 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 ack. What's wrong with me tonight? I'm kind of going through it again. Like a couple weeks ago, I had some major. I did an entire stream where I did some real talk about that. I'm also going through it recently, but for some reason I'm like more crazy than I am depressed right now. The priestess and the queen are really great friends, but like how they trust each other, I think Rana wouldn't understand why I can't say it. Quack, 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 quack. Corporate needs you to tell us why the which Archon is the child shows. Corporate needs you to tell us which Archon is the child. Shows Raiden and Nahida. It's the same picture. I hope we can grow up and be happy and healthy. Thanks. All right, then we won't ask any more questions. Just be a good girl and don't wander around. Thank you for the story. I love it very much. I'm going to be smart, pretty, and strong, just like the priestess. Then I'll marry Rana. slides that across the table at the very end. It seems they know better. Oh, I didn't read her mind when she was standing there. I didn't read her. I hope I can still read her mind. It seems they know about the mysterious creature, but just don't want to tell us. Just treat it as a secret between those kids. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with these kids. Like, I kind of think this is a bit of a dead end. Get the adults in town to pressure them. No, that's kind of mean. We're staying in Sumeru for a while and have time to look into it. Yeah, that's also very true. I'm back. How did it go? Was it fun? It was fun. They told us a story. Dragons actually don't eat people, Rana. Oh yeah? That's good to hear. I was worried a dragon might fly over here and eat you all up someday. Oh no! Storytelling's kind of fun. It is. I'm beat. Okay, you should go home now. It's time to eat. Eosaphat said he caught something good in the water today. Come with us, Rana, and both of you two. We've got business to tend to, but thanks for the invite. I want to eat with Rana. I'll be there next time. Come on, you've got to go now or Eosaphat's going to finish it all by himself. Okay, bye Rana, bye you two. Bye-bye. Meow. Stick around for a minute, Yotham. I want to talk to you. I'm concerned about you. The forest hasn't been the same lately. The animals are getting aggressive and more fungi have popped up. Same with the withering zones, which keep appearing. Don't go picking mushrooms anymore, okay? Don't worry. I know where's safe and not safe. That's not what she said. Like... What's more, star shrooms are tasty and they give you the kind of energy to keep working hard. Oh, buddy. No, Granny Jahet and I are both worried. Promise me that you won't run around out there before I figure out what's going on. Okay. That's a good boy. You'll be good. You'll be great when you grow up. All right, go eat with Covers and the other. Got it. I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. What do you think about these kids, Connery? I've seen worse. Paimon's better. They're good kids. Paimon's better. They're good kids. Yeah, I understand. Regardless, I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. Did you say the exact same thing one line ago? Listen here, you little. Oh, hi, Mary. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, I kind of like occasionally streaming in like at what is night for me, but like it's at a time where like people who can't normally catch our usual time slot can catch a stream every now and then. My patrol is actually not done yet. I've still got to check out the west, and I have a favor to ask. Would you mind coming with me? Eh? Why? I spotted some withering zones there with no one to check on them. I'm very worried about kids wandering into one. Now that you're here, will you give me a hand with that? Please, though I have nothing to repay you with. I'll take that nice axe here. Piece of cake. So you'll help? I really appreciate it. I don't know how I can make it up to you. You've done so much for me. We're not going to ignore those in need. Let's go then. Get up from what? Get up from what? Look at my little radish. Oh, you can climb up on this. Imagine that. You can climb. I wanted to read the third child's mind. I didn't know I wouldn't be able to. I didn't know I wouldn't be able to after. Look at these toucans. Eggs. Oh, I meant to grab both. Ha, nerd. My eggs.
Such a great place for a vacation.
This quest is not voice acted, and it is long. I said this is going to be kind of our slow burn. Oh my gosh, don't do that. This is kind of going to be our slow burn quest, and my voice is already getting tired. So, what do I need? Maybe we fight the hypostasis again? And you take care, kids. Just stole a couple eggs right in front of them. As far as like doing voices and voice acting and that kind of stuff. So that'll be kind of maybe more of like a slow burn quest that we do. I want Shinobu and you and you.
Next time, be sure to make.
Yeah, that was a good chunk. That was like 45 minutes of just that quest. So,
we can continue later.
both a talker and even a tongue twister, yeah. The buzz is back in my microphone, and I think I sorted out that it is my microphone that's the problem. This is not an old microphone. It's only like I got it in high school. I got it like 15 years ago. So it's not an old microphone, but it's had a life. It's been dropped a few times. It's like it's performed alongside me at like doing pep band shows and stuff like that. So it's been outside in dust and it's lived some life. So it kind of doesn't surprise me that it's starting to show its age. Ah! It's launching bombs. It's dropping bombs on me.
Motion to compel.
Oh, did it heal a slight bit just then? Oh, I should have bursted with Shinobu. I hardly ever use her burst, but that would have been a good time to use her burst, actually. Ah! Ow!
I can't afford any more bandages.
I thought he just swore. I thought Benno was just like, shit. Not my Benny. There we go. Oh wait, I need to get this up. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk, there we go. Yeah, my wife and I, we played that a couple times. That would be fun. Oh, I got 3. I got the rare drop from it. My wife and I fought this boss a couple times to, obviously because she's up at 60. So when it's in ball form, you can burn it. Oh! So I got much more used to its attacks and stuff like that. Benny almost dead. Fun fact. Oop, over here. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. Do I have any? No, I don't. When it's in ball, you can burn it. Can you even like interrupt its attack? Let me see. All right, what else do we want to do today? I'm slowly fishing for the catch as whale. Oh, excuse me. I have all 6, excuse me, of the angelfish. I'm just lacking on rusty koi and golden koi. Let's grab this domain because this domain has the Deepwood memories. So let's go discover that one. Don't know that catching pufferfish. Oh, I can steal the fish in your... Oh my gosh, my voice. I can steal the fish in your world. Thank you, Kawaii. Thank you for the invite. Where are we going? Here. Kind of due west. Okay, so the quests. So Vimara Village has the rest of the Aranara quest, and Vimara City, or at least the at the very least the Adventurers Guild in Vimara City also has a quest. So those will be 2 areas to avoid while I'm wandering, if I don't want to start a quest. Oh, hey, here's another one of these. And a whole bunch of these! I'm gonna do this one. Oh wait, I should have. Wait, hang on. Let me reset. Let it reset. Drinking mint coffee at 1:10 a.m. The frick, bro? My brother. Come on. That's funny. Harvest. Oh, that wasn't bad. I really like these puzzles. They're very fun. He sleeps after. Isn't that actually? I have never.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
I don't know. From the god of Dendro. Oh wait. What am I saying? Isn't that a genuine, like, I don't subscribe to that or ascribe to that theory, but isn't there like a power nap theory that like drink some coffee and then immediately fall asleep, and then once the caffeine hits, then it'll auto wake you up. However, that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about him like actually going to sleep after coffee. What the frick, bro? Lotus. How are we doing on materials for her? Oh, I have enough. Oh, I had enough. I didn't know I had enough. All I need are lotus and pollen, and we can get her up to 70. Or get her staged for 70 anyway. Gaming is one of my wife's favorite characters, so I want to build him up. I got him up to 40. However, I don't know why I spent, because I wanted the acquaint fate, and then I just put him up to 40. So when you're at 20, and then you ascend him past 20, you get the acquaint from it. But I am reserving resources for Nahida, and pending. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to pull Zhongli this next, when he comes around, this next banner. That's so cute. When he comes around, because we have 50 saved up. Oh, also, I haven't bought any with the Fremo gems. Boop. Boop. I always have to make sure. I'm clicking on intertwine. Otherwise, I have to like make sure that it's not pure blue. It's got the purple in it, or the pink, or whatever that is. We're gonna go into it with 56 plus. So there's still 4 days remaining on this banner as well before the banner changes. And because of the game awards, there's even more Fremo gems coming down the pipeline. I have a feeling we're going to be able to get an early Zhongli in, and then after that, I'll start pulling on Neuvillette. I don't think we're going to be able to pull Neuvillette though, because if we lose our 50-50 to Zhongli, we could possibly get enough of Primos from quests and stuff. Yeah, and we're at 20 pit, something like that, like 16, 17 pity right now. So we're going to go into it pretty good. If we lose our 50-50 on Zhongli the first time, there's a chance we can pull it out and get him as a guaranteed. After that, like I don't have a lot of confidence in pulling Neuvillette, but I want a Zhongli so badly. Because I have some fine DPSs, you know, between Shogun and Yanfei, I have some fine DPSs. So Neuvillette isn't a must-have for me right now. Zhongli getting a good, really competent, like one of the best shielders in the game, is going to be really important for my on-field DPSs that I already have, so that I can take HP away from them and just give them attack. Also, we have 4 standards, so let's pull on standard real quick. Come on, Kaching. Give me a Kaching. More electro waifus, please. Wow, a black tassel. Time for third Archon, yeah. Any of you who have your Venti, do you like the way he plays? Because I can see me kind of liking an Animo or Dia, yeah. I can see me kind of liking an Animo bow user. He also has the black hole tornado thing that he does. I remember so little from when I got him as like a trial character. Very fun when he's useful. Thrilling tales of dragon frickers. All right. Let's keep on going to her domain. Oh wait, I don't have an archer in this team.
It's time to pull the...
Whoa, he sped up. He's like, can't catch me. Gosh dang it.
Take it easy.
What the f- What is my deal right now? There we go. We should have a stream someday where I play like Warzone or something so you can see how incompetent I am at shooters. I'm pretty decent with controllers, by which I mean I'm pretty decent when I have aim assist. I'm using a mouse, yeah. A mouse. Put my Hyper Bloom team back together.
What'd they do this time?
Everything.
Right, let's head off.
Who's in the 4th slot? Oh, Yelan is in the 4th slot. She's supposed to be in this team. Venti gameplay is making elemental blenders wind currents for exploration and grouping lighter enemies. Huh. Kazuha is clutch in the Abyss because of his ability to pull enemies in. His crowd control is, I'm not gonna say unmatched because I haven't played every character, but his crowd control is very, very handy. No, it's a Whopper Fricker! Whoa, it's 2 Whopper Frickers.
This may hurt a little.
Game's up. Time's over.
Yeah! This might hurt a little. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's what I was doing. These oh, this is an electro.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Quietly now.
Adorn my thighs.
Things are about to get dicey.
The bond is strong.
Oh, he's dead. Give some of that to Yelan. Why is it dark? Oh, it's night. Where is this? Have we been there? Oh, is it? Oh, that's just Samara City? Why does it not look familiar? Also, these like train tracks or aqueduct or whatever this is so interesting. You see that so early, like the this like train track in the distance. I can't tell whether it looks like an aqueduct, like a Roman aqueduct, or whether it looks like train tracks.
The world as a whole.
You see that, and then this like bell tower, this like clock tower or whatever it is. You see that's so early from very far away because it's all very visible in yeah, night tends to be darker. You can see it so clearly from Mondstadt. Ow! You almost ran into it again when he wasn't even charging at me. Yeah, seeing things on the other side of the world from starting areas. Yeah. Bandits from the sea of sand lurk within this domain. Use your understanding of the secrets of the elements and defeat them. Place characters with high elemental mastery into your party to use the leyline disorder to increase their elemental mastery for all party members. Challenge features. Wait, I'm doing this on max difficulty, right? Okay, yeah. Level 90. Excuse me. Obviously Kazuha's gonna stay in here. Why would it want cryo? The other reason I sometimes go by the recommended elements is because like it's not recommending pyro. So if I bring a pyro character in here and there's like pyro slimes, then like I could swap Nahida out with, I don't have a good, like, Kaya's a great cryo character, but he's not super built. I could throw him in there.
This will be interesting.
Let's give this a try. It's a domain. I mean, I'm just gonna give it a try and then we'll... All party members' EM is increased based on 10% of the entire party's combined EM. Ooh. Interesting. That's kind of an interesting buff.
You are not welcome here.
I'm getting sick of this shit. Whoa, she ran at me. Ow, 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 ow. That's okay, Shinobu works good off of low HP. Hey, stop hitting him. Oh, there was only 3 enemies? They were tanky as hell, but there was only 3 enemies. Huh, interesting. Okay. So I can just put a pyro in here, or another electro or something. We got two more condensed. These enemies encounter lines are so confusing. Am I welcome or not? They're just debating on it. Oh, I didn't mean to continue domain. I wanted to hop out and actually grab my Raiden for this. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go back. Not like that was difficult with Kaya, but I want to use my Raiden. Want to use my Raiden? Yeah. Back to the domain. Cryo and Dendro. What happens when you combine Cryo and Dendro? Is it just nothing happens, or? I haven't done emblem domains very much. I think I only have a total of like 23 emblem artifacts in total. Oh, nothing happens.
The campaign begins.
Or Yenfei. Shogun. Freezing tree. That is funny. I didn't notice that at first. Welcome. You are not welcome here.
Illusion shattered.
There we go.
Born to oblivion. Shine down.
Let's end this quickly. Oh! Oh, it's because I already used that. It wasn't off cooldown for a very clear reason.
There is no escape.
Fun. Frozen broccoli. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna be putting a lot of resin in the emblem domain, the noblesse domain, and this domain. Right now, those are the three that I need. Those are the three artifact sets I need to be focusing on. There's a teleport over here we can grab. Now, what did that give me? Gib. Boop. Okay, it gave me a flower. With crit rate and defense. That's gonna be pretty okay, actually. I might just switch to, like, I know I might just switch them regardless. However, I do need a lot of fodder to put them up. And I got that one is ER in its subs. So, okay, I will do that because both of those are decent sub stats. And they're both 5 stars. So I'll put those in there anyway. And then what else did I get? So now I've got a 2-pack of Wanderers and a 2-pack of Deepwood. Deepwood's off. ER and defense, not super useful. Now, ER I feel like isn't as useful for her because in the team that I have her in, Yelan can battery her pretty well. Because her burst only has a 50 energy requirement. And Yelan doesn't have as much as like Bennett or Raiden, but Yelan is still up at 172. 172. Raiden's up at 211. Benny is 224. But as far as like, as far as everyone else here, oh my gosh, 18 and 50. 21 and 71. My crit rate is always not the best on a lot of my characters. It's often because I don't go for crit rate packs, obviously, and it's hard for me to find a lot of good. It's hard for me to find a lot of good crit rate circlets that will fit for people. That either like I need them on a you don't need crit on high EM characters. That's true. What was I doing? Nahida. Okay, put 2 of those in there. And then I think for right now, that's ER and defense, and this one is attack and animo. So I think I'll stay with a 2-pack of Deepwood and a 2-pack of Wanderers, and then crit rate as my off piece with Dendro and EM for the time being. I'm just gonna have to do that domain a lot more to get some more and get some betters. But that works for now. Teleport. Crit DPS Nahida is quite fun. That sounds epic. That sounds so, oh, this is my Hyper Bloom team. I just took Nahida out.
Waiting for you for...
I can fodderize though. So I added this one and this one. I can fodderize. Do I have any 3-star and below? Oh, I do. I have plenty actually. Yeah. Get up to 5. 8,000. So she at least won't be, you know, won't be so squishy. However, 8,000 at world level 8 is still not a lot of HP.
I'll settle this.
Share! Get back up there, ma'am. Whoa.
Brings a smile to my face.
I wasn't expecting that to open that way. Did I pick up theirs? No, I didn't.
Everyone hold hands.
I love the, like, teetering close to the edge of a cliff animation. At the edge of their, at the end of a Chibi's sprint. Can use Nahida to taunt pole. Oh, yeah.
I see everything.
What? Ow! Oh my gosh! I just poked myself in the eye. Don't do that. I do have 91 still. Make more condensed and get some more. What do I need? Let me ask you guys actually. So I'm kind of intending on bringing Nahida up to 70. In like, you know, as soon as I can. I've got 28 and 44 as for EXP materials, and I've got 237,000 Mora. Should I, if I do a ley line, should I do an EXP ley line or a Mora ley line?
What they say is true.
What would I need more
You
of
have
right
to see
now?
the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is. Hey,
You can really collect stuff from far away with that as well. EXP? Okay. Oh, I can sell geo sigils for Miura. I think I have quite a few as well. Let's go do that anyway. And so the back half of this stream, maybe stream for half hour more, is just going to be a little bit more of kind of like not wandering, but let's grab some materials for some materials for Nahida, and maybe that'll end us off. I kind of just do ley lines as I need them. That's why I'm always short on Mora. Mona Core stream. Oh, I had 2. Also, Animo sigils can be sold as well. I could just look in my inventory. I have listened to the Traveler and Paimon lines, as, and those are also, the Traveler and Paimon lines are also conversations in the teapot. I hadn't realized. Wait, it's you. Oh, I had 2 or 3. What are we doing? Just don't sell Paimon. Okay, I need the side of the cliff flowers. Oh my gosh, I need 24 more of them. I can do math. And then pollen. So let's go fight some. Oh, that's where the next fungi place is. All the way up here. All right, we'll go. And let me slot in Let me slot in a team that is going to be not pyro and not electro. I just default to those two element types so much. So Jean, Yelan, that works. Maybe Kazuha?
Sounds good to me.
And who in my 4th slot? All of Kaya's artifacts are just so low. Like, he's 70, but I could bring Nahida in.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
Yes, there are. Okay, it's up, and there's gonna be some. There's also gonna be some turbeasts. There's also gonna be Kazu, Yelan, Xingqiu, and Kaya. Oh, yeah, like a freeze team with a swirler. Do you guys play freeze very much? Like, have a dedicated freeze team, and do you play it very much? Because I have a dedicated freeze team. It's Yelan, Xingqiu, or maybe it's Barbara, because I always want a healer. Yelan, Barbara, Chongyin, and Kaya. And as far as freeze teams go, they do pretty well, actually. Used to be a good meta back in the day. What? Freeze cryo isn't real? Who sees me? Holy! No thanks, I'm good.
Quietly.
That's okay.
Gutsy. Here comes the catch.
Leave me alone! Whoa, what the frick? Why is there a Fatui agent here? Wait, where'd he go? There he is.
I swear by my sword.
Oh, there we go. Holy crap, those oh, was that the dendrocores exploding? It's like, what was that? Should be... Look at the Toiger. Should be a Dendro grandma somewhere around here. Whoa! This one did care that we existed.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, there we go again. See, I didn't actually apply. It's often the case that, like, I will activate Yelan's skill, or will activate her burst, and then before I actually apply Hydro to the enemy that I'm fighting, I will jump up or, like, use Kazuha or something. Wait, where's the Dendro grandma?
This may hurt a little.
Oh, hello!
Gotcha.
Hey, I need some of you guys anyway. Oh, that's fun. Jean can also pick up, obviously, Jean can also pick up Dendro cores too.
Time to go.
What? There we go. Neat, thank you.
Everyone hold hands.
Wind strike.
Quietly now.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Grow, grow, grow.
Ow! I'm gonna water you! Oh, pop! There we go.
A fateful offering.
That's neat. I always forget that there's things that there's things that are interactable that I don't often think of as being interactable, like those rocks that you can make them grow, and you can even do that with the mushrooms as well.
Into the wind.
I do have Kave. I haven't used him at all. I don't know if he's killed anything. He has not. I have a couple characters like that. Xinyan has not killed a single thing. Kave has not killed a single thing. Kale has not killed a single thing. Although I have brought out Kale for puzzles and stuff like that. Sethos, Razor. Fremene's killed something. He's got a little friendship. Mika, Farazan. I have a lot of, actually I have a, now that I look at that, I do have a lot of characters that haven't done anything since I've pulled them. Oh, it's not increased by kills? Oh. Well, they've got 0 friendship, so we haven't been doing hardly anything together. No, here. My brain was just starting to, should, take that off of my radar. Boop.
I see everything.
Oh wait, can you
Hold hands.
activate? Oh, maybe not. I thought you could I thought you could do something with these, with Dendro power. What am I doing with this?
Hey,
Power turns it off. Dendro turns it. Oh, quest thing. Okay. Power turns off. Dendro turns it back on again. Oh, Electro is what you can use with. Because I was like, I thought I did something with them, but it was with Electro, not with Dendro. That's really cool that this that Sumeru introduced a lot of like a variance in mechanics and stuff. Hello.
Gotcha.
Wait, that's Animo.
this may hurt a little.
Ow.
Grow.
Oh my gosh, she almost dead.
Wind, hear me.
Okay, so the trampolines are Electro. Is it this? Yeah, that you can do something with. Oh, it gave me a Spider-Man.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
So these things, these little bulbs, can be used with Dendro. Okay, there's a chest over here. Objective is below us. There's also an oculus below us. Whoa, fishing spot.
I see everything.
Oh my gosh, switch. Oh, it's because Kazuo, Kazuo is shorter than Jean.
Here comes the catch.
What am I doing? What are you doing? So still someone else? Oh yeah, this fricker.
Everyone hold hands.
Time to go.
Get away from the ledge. I don't want you falling off of that.
Busted. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Life of 5-6 minutes. Yeah, most everything here interacts with Pyro, Electro, and Dendro, and mushroom enemies give the worst drops if you use those elements on them.
Take it easy.
Oh, there's the Smokulus. Blink, blink, blink. Wow, there's so much. This area is also extremely dense. With resources and enemies.
Quiet now.
Into the wind.
I swear by my sword. Committed to memory.
Ow! My radish! Not my radish!
Wind strike.
I got at least one luminescent pollen out of that one. That music is an absolute bop. Didn't I already have 6 of 18 before doing that fight? And I know that I saw at least, maybe I only had 4. I know I saw at least 2 that I picked up. There is a teleport waypoint, but it's up pretty high. Oh, whoa, excuse me, sorry about that. Holy crap, that snuck up on me. Can you buy them in the shop? Oh, you can buy them in the dust exchange. Oh, well, I'll just get 70. Frick, that's only 350. I never use dust, so yeah, I'll just grab a bunch of them. I never use dust for anything. I'm always like, what am I gonna use dust for? Like the only thing I ever use dust for is for buying fates. I never even get enchantment or Mora here, even though I by all rights should. How much Mora do I have? Like 200,000? How much would that cost? That's only 300? Why am I not buying these? Because the main thing within the Stardust Exchange is like these materials and stuff. When it comes to these materials, most of the time, oh, and Dust of Azoth. How many of those do I have? 118. I'm looking for a fish portal that I can, not a fish portal, but you know what I mean? The Dendro fish portals. Oh my, there we go. Oh, spending dust on the wrong things. I just am perpetually at such high dust. Not that 1900, which is what we went into that spending spree with. Not that 1900 is a ton of dust, but the only thing I ever buy is fates with it.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Oh, I'll get that waypoint later. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna get up there. Super double triple whopper. Hey, handy. There's water for me to swirl.
Busted.
Here, have some more water.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, I'm swimming. What is this thing? What is this thing? It's a fungus penguin. Hello? There we go. Cryo shroom. Oh, why am I still fighting these? I just bought a book. Just for fun. Just for fun. I murdered 1,100 hilly churls just for fun. I'm curious what your not character archive. I'm curious what your body count is. Well, that doesn't sound great, but because even I have already annihilated 1,100 of these just hilly churl fighters. That's not even taking into account of the archers and those kind of dudes. Okay, what else? What else does she need? Okay, she needs these. I'll collect some of those, maybe off stream or something like that. I actually want to demo, because I still haven't demoed the characters that are on banner. So Sucrose has appeared in other people's teams before. Like obviously she wasn't on banner, but she's appeared. I think she was in the previous banner team as well. So we met Sucrose in the TCG and not after. She's so cute. I love her little ears. She's got like Miko ears. Let's demo Chaska, who I don't know anything about, but 5-star Natlan Animo user. You have 30,000 churls, bro decimated a small Midwestern town off the face of the map worth of hilly churls. Who here has their holy frames? You all right? Have you loaded in yet? Who here has their Chaska? What is this feather on your butt, by the way? You know what I didn't do? I didn't even look at what it was telling me about her abilities and stuff. Oh, she's a bow user. Chaska, the will residing in her weapon resonate, dealing night soul aligned animo damage. Night soul bless. I mean, I'm not gonna pull on her, so it's not that big of a deal understanding what she does. DBH. Oh, she's the fly on my revolver lady. Whoa. This doesn't even look like the same fucking game. Cool. Dude, she's got reins on it like it's a horse. Whoa! Dope. Space is up. Look at this chick. Dude, look at this girl. What the frick? Ooh, wait, and can I like use this as a
Coming in. Coming in.
coming in?
Smashed or scorched, which will it be?
Ow! Neither, please!
B. Oh, okay, that's how you jump out of that. Holy crap, that burst! Hey, a built I didn't even look to see who else was in my team.
That's all I've got.
Hold on to your hat.
Oh, that wasn't cooled down yet. I was burst. I just burst. That's the first time I can remember that I bursted off. Ow.
Nice and spicy.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Cheska's also almost dead right now because I haven't been really paying attention to what I'm doing. Hi! What the? Wait, hang on. What is that?
You're toast. Oz, we're back.
Ah, it's I wasn't totally understanding her charge, not her charge attack, but her hopping out of
By royal decree.
I'm gonna die in my Chaska's. This Chaska's gonna die in her trial. She's just died in her trial. I was taking so many hits because I just wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Here, I'll res her. Okay, and then all that does is just is take you out of the revolver, take you out of the flying revolver. Because that's sprint. Oh, okay. Because when I didn't understand it. Because when I was doing that the first time, obviously she was too high up in the air. Because I did the let me try that again. I know I'm not gonna get her anytime soon, but I want to better understand her. Also, listen to this music, dude.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Wait, I keep clicking it. I need to. Someone said to hold it. The skill. Oh, Oz is already on. Is already on cooldown. I still find it crazy how many invincibility frames. Oops. Jiangli has when she does her skill, or not her skill, her burst. When she throws out the Pyronado, she gets so many invincibility frames when she does that. Oh, that. This is like when I demoed Xiao and I wasn't jumping up with her, with him. I don't know why I wouldn't have thought to, I don't know why I wasn't thinking to, it's just I would have heard you guys sooner, but when I'm in the middle of battle, I don't look at chat. Okay. Let's get out of here. She's got Deadeye, yeah. Yeah, all I was doing was just because I was just hopping up in the air, and then so I glanced over, like in that whole thing, I glanced over and saw one chat message. It's so hard for me to pay attention to remember to read chat when I'm in the middle of battle. All I was doing was just hopping up in the air and then just plunge attacking with her. I didn't know I didn't understand what you guys were saying to fly and then hold, because it wasn't holding the skill. It was holding the attack button. It was holding the left mouse button. It's okay, you got it. I just killed the trial character, that's all. Here, let's go kill Linny. God damn it. You have to charge a gun horse. Everyone knows that. Bow user. Flush with his hat, unleashing a fireworks surprise. You know, the other thing is that normally when I'm doing the trials, I always read what I just clicked off of right now. I don't know why I just clicked off of when it's explaining how the character works. When you use to clear all current pyro surplus stacks and deal AoE pyro damage to opponents in front of him. Damage will be increased according to the stacks cleared, and this will also be used to regenerate Linny's HP as well. Interesting. When a Grimmalkin hat created by Linny is on field, fireworks will cause it to explode. You know, AoE pyro damage can equal to that of pyrotechnic strike. And then his burst turns himself into a Grimmalkin cat that can move around quickly. Sounds similar to Lynette's skill, which is very similar to Yelan's skill. The Grimmalkin cat is in flames, falling down on them, dealing at most one instance of pyro damage to each opponent. The duration ends, will dismiss the cat and ignite fireworks. Okay, that's a press. The other thing about Chaska is that I didn't often when I'm doing demos is I'll play around with them a little bit before I even get into the fight. Oh, okay, press and hold does the same thing. Water visions have joined the battle. Whoa, that was a pretty burst. Is it?
Here comes the finale.
I was in the middle of him. I couldn't. Whoa, that rogue didn't last long. That's what it sounds like. He said.
Let's get this show on the road.
Cool. Gimme.
Nice and spicy.
Gimme. Here we go.
Our bond is strong. Step right up.
Ow.
Here comes the finale.
We're trying to see if there's anything. While he's in the hat. While he was in the hat, if there's anything I could do similar to like Kachina's skill, to Kachina's skill where you can like hop around and attack while you're in the hat. Didn't seem like it though. He's a ranged character. I still do that with Yanfei. Literally a ranged character, catalyst user, so very squishy, and I still will just run right up on enemies because I'm so used to, like, I can't tell my brain that it's not a sword user. Boop. Or a run. He's very difficult to play. Is it like specific use cases that he's effective in, or specific teams that he gels with? Child's the best range attacker because half of Child's attack isn't ranged. Is that? He requires you to get charged attack on. Oh, if you don't use his exact. Oh, if you don't use his exact combos, he falls apart. Interesting. Elemental Skill throws a spirit orb at enemies. See, not defending the fact that I killed Chaska in her trial, but normally I read these like I do with Linny just now. So I have some understanding of it. I don't know why I was so excited to see Chaska. Throw a spirit orb at enemies dealing electro damage. When other opponents are nearby, the spirit orb will bounce between them, dealing additional damage. Each opponent can only be selected as a target once. Listen to this music. It's so fun. Burst deals AoE and summons forth Supersonic Oculus that continuously taunts. Oh, it's got a taunt. After nearby party members trigger Night Soul Burst when, or when other party members Hydro or Electro attacks hit opponents. That's an interesting combination. I guess that's Electro charged, isn't it? When other party members Hydro or Electro attacks hit opponents within a certain period of time after Oron uses elemental skill, will accumulate Night Soul points. When nearby opponents take Electro charge reaction damage or Night Soul line damage dealt by other players, he will consume Night Soul points and enter the Night Soul's blessing state, triggering the Hypersense effect and dealing Electro damage to at most 4 nearby opponents. To facilitate experiencing the characters, there's gonna be more orbs.
Be free.
It's the press attack. Ooh, what was that noise? Ooh. Waiting for the skill to cool down.
Farewell.
Okay, so press and hold are the same thing. Oh my gosh! Whoa. What the? Is there another character that does exactly this? Isn't it Wanderer? See, it's stuff like this that normally I do with. I am gonna defend myself a little bit with Chaska because, yeah, like it was my own ignorance that got me killed, but my own ignorance was because I rushed through understanding her cycles and stuff. Not her cycles, but like normally I will play around before we enter the challenge, like doing this.
Not too far now.
And I didn't do anything. I was just so excited to see Chaska. Wink. Okay. Oh, this is clearly a demonstration of him running up. Oh, of him hopping up. Demonstration of his hops. He's got hops. Yeah. Wah. Wah. Holy crap, he's powerful. I say that as if this isn't a fully built character.
Time to say hello. Be free.
Oh, I couldn't aim low enough. There's a Sucrose in this, even though she's on the same banner? Like, they pair him with a Sucrose, even though that she has, even though she's literally on this same banner? That's interesting. Oops, once again, too high. Too high.
You're free now.
Go! Go, you're free now, and other things that are probably lore significant that I probably shouldn't be hearing.
Stand clear.
Oops, that's not cooled down.
Time to say hello. Too slow.
I missed. Maybe I didn't. Ow!
Farewell. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Animal hypostasis.
Let me weave you a verse.
Xingqiu also has a lot of invincibility frames when he does his skill and his both his skill and his burst. Like the time, the number of seconds, the number of like milliseconds, or you know, the frames where he doesn't get staggered and doesn't take damage when he uses both his skill and his burst. He has quite a few invincibility frames compared to a lot of other characters. The one that I noticed, not the one time that I noticed, but the, you'll forget about him before the time again. Yep, 100%. By the time I pull someone, like, by the time Chaska comes back around, I'll die again. Like, the next time she banners, I will die in her banner again, probably. But the character I first kind of realized, like, wow, that was a lot of invincibility frames where she wasn't getting staggered and wasn't taking damage with Xiangling. When she throws the Pyronado out, there's a good like half second or more where she can just tank hits. And the last one, Sucrose. Xingqiu's 1.0 devs not know what they're creating. Yeah, seriously. Kazuha as well is another, obviously he's a 5-star, but he is another one that his burst lets you take advantage of all it, because the animation feels like it lasts just like a little bit longer than some other 5-stars animations. I feel like Kazuha's, and it might not, they might be at the exact same time. Actually, that probably is true. Probably all burst animations are the exact same amount of time, aren't they? That would make a lot more sense in terms of like how you would like timing in the game and stuff. But I sometimes feel like Jean's burst animation lasts so short, and Kazuha's lasts very long, very long animation. Sucrose specializes in using the power of anima to control enemy positioning. Her elemental skill is capable of gathering opponents in one spot on the ground, so like a crowd control, or elemental burst attracts opponents while periodically attacking with waves of animo. Oh, interesting. She is pure crowd control, not pure crowd control, but like she is very crowd control-y. So her skill is a gathering, and her burst is a taunt. Interesting.
Animal test 6308.
Oh right, she's a scientist, isn't she? Look at the little ear twitch, small Kazuha. Look at the little ear twitch that she does after her final attack in her combo. Cute. I also have a Beto.
Stand clear.
Interesting.
Animal module 75.
Whoa, that's a cool hold attack.
Ow! Yeah!
Test 6308.
Gather them together.
Rain outlines your
Witness the power of goop.
to ashes.
Hey, hold on. What kit do they have in Beto? A 4-piece of Thundering Fury. That makes a lot of sense. Because I've said before that like the whole point of Beto isn't her skill, it's her burst. Like Beto's kit is designed all around using her burst as off-field electro application, much more so than using Tidecaller as a parry. Like that's not the big pull of her. And then Fischl, what does she have? Gladiator's Finale and Thundering Fury. That makes sense because she's off-field. I kind of would have thought. Well, Heart of Depth. That's one that I need to get my hands on as well for Yelan. And that's in the domain on Dragonspine as well.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Holy crap, that does a lot when you combine it with
Ring cutter.
Oh, that's not cooldown yet. Fisher comes on the field, just stares at the enemy. Challenge complete. Don't go hard of depth on Yellen. Why not? What's the emblem? Oh, okay. My I've said this several times that I'm using Amber. There's nothing in her right now, but I'm using Amber as a test dump for other artifacts and other artifact sets for Yellen, because she works perfectly fine. You see me fight with her. She works perfectly fine with a 2-piece Noblesse and a 2-piece Gambler, and then just HP, Hydro damage, and HP for the variables. I know it's not the recommended set for her, but it's working all right for her. It means that Lingering Lifeline will do technically like 10,000 damage. It's just resistances that will pull it down. But talent. Because that's 31.7% of max HP, and her max HP is all the way up at 32,000. So it's working fine for her. When we start, when I start really getting into, when we start doing the last floors of the Abyss, that's where I will, that's where I'll pay a lot more attention to meta, because you will have to, and the theater as well. But it's kind of a point of pride that I'm using. I guess this is a 4-piece VV. So, or no, it's not. That's Kazuo has a 4-piece VV. But it's kind of a point of pride how few times we get wiped, considering how poorly built or improperly built my characters are. And to pat myself on the back just a little bit, I think my dodging has something to do with that. But it also is, characters are built, it helps when Yellen has 32,000 HP to tank hits with. I want to find a different bow for her as well. I feel like the Favonius Warbow, I feel like there are much better options. Not that I have, but I want to pull a bow that's going to be much more useful for her. ER is great for her because her burst is so useful. But I don't know why I feel the same way about Kaya and the cool steel, because it's a 3-star. So it just feels outdated. But nothing else really, like this one could be fine for him. I don't know that I want to put that many materials into something into this though, especially with how infrequently I use Kaya. What are the Favonius passives? Oh yeah, generating more energy, NRG. People with characters much worse than you. Something on Jean that like she feels really under-leveled compared to. I mean, maybe it's because like all of her none of her artifacts are topped off. I guess this one is. Shogun is the only one with a 4-piece emblem, and because of her ER as well, where's she at? Because of her ER as well, she was the first person that was able to burst off cooldown, where she had the energy built back up, and I was just waiting on the cooldown in order to use her burst again. That was the first character I ever was able to burst off cooldown. Yelan was the second one. And I think really it wasn't even Yelan's own ER. It was Bennett and Raiden batterying her. Raiden's ER is at 211, which still isn't that much compared. Like, not that it's that much, but like Benny is all the way up at 224. He gets his just taking one swipe with his skill gives you so much, regenerates so much, that he's able to get his burst back so quickly.
Everybody stand back.
Come here.
Gotcha.
Bonk.
A chest full of valuables. And a trove of potential clues.
There will definitely be a time where we need to get super meta about it. But one of my favorite parts of my playthrough is that I've kind of been tossing the meta aside in a lot of ways. I'm sure that might be frustrating for some viewers, but we're doing okay. By
take it easy,
kind of just playing whoever we want and letting the meta guide us only a slight bit. But and you guys warned me about this in Inazuma, and it was absolutely true in Inazuma. But when we start getting into the top floors of the Abyss, and the theater, and the theater. Not that we couldn't do it with like characters that are built a little bit jank, but it's gonna be like, it would require like frame perfect dodges and like flawless team rotations in order to get that done. Like the kind of skill for people who are able to like solo the Pyro Vine with Amber or something like that, like crazy stuff like that. Just trying to steer me away from the opposite side of meta, which I always appreciate. The other thing about it as well, not to belabor this point, and let's think about ending in just a second. I didn't expect to be going this long. Not to belabor this point, but the other reason that I really enjoy, and frankly one of the things that I think has kept so many people around. I talk about it constantly how crazy this whole thing is, that like you guys have stuck around for so long. I suspect that part of the reason is that the with the like meta builds and stuff like that, if everyone used the same guide, like if everyone only abided by the meta teams and the meta builds and stuff like that and team rotations, everyone's playthrough would look the same. And so I kind of like using these like this team that we had for so long. That's not a bad team, but it's not the rational team, you know? It's not Yanfei, Mona, Bennett, and Yelan. It's not something like that where everyone gels together flawlessly. But I really enjoyed using this team because it was different, you know? It's different than what everyone will tell you to do. A lot of people were saying that like Xingqiu is better than Yelan. I wanted to play Yelan more than Xingqiu, which is why she's always in here. Even though I really do think that Xingqiu is a superior, even though she's a 5-star, I really kind of think Xingqiu is superior because of the rain swords, because of his damage reduction. That is huge, and the fact that pulls out with, you can pull that out with the skill and the burst. damage reduction is huge. That is a game changer. And running around and roping people up is fun, but in terms of meta, it's really not that important. And their bursts are so similar. I feel like Xingqiu is the superior unit. I just like playing Yelan more. Oh, and yeah, because you can. Everyone also recommends Xingqiu because he's a 4-star and Yelan is a limited. But even so, even if you have the two of them, I still think that the damage reduction puts Xingqiu up a notch. I just like playing Yelan so much. I love the running around and the insta charge shot. That's something that's so crazy about Yelan is that as a bow character is when her bracelet's glowing. That's how quickly you can get a charge shot off, and the charge shot does AoE. Yelan trades damage reduction for damage. That's true. I just feel like with the right set, Xingqiu's burst behaves so similar to Yelan's that you can use you can activate his skill and burst and then swap off field. His rain swords will stick around and still reduce damage, and his burst will still be applying hydro in the same way Yelan was. So you can use him off field in the same way you use Yelan. He just has the damage reduction for it. But that's true that like trading damage reduction for damage is also a thing. For the longest time, I was resistant to use Bennett because I didn't really understand. I didn't really understand the buff and the heal. I didn't understand either one of his burst and how to use that and how to pull it out and team rotation and stuff like that. Should I swirl his field or should I who does he go with? And so for the longest time, I'd pulled him a long time ago, and you guys were like, he's one of the best characters in the game. I was so resistant to use him because I didn't understand him. That was the same thing with Mona, is that I didn't understand how to use her, and so I wasn't taking advantage of, at level 1, she does 4.5 times damage on her burst, which, especially for a 1.0 character, is crazy. I've wandered around a little bit with Kenichi, and I really like using him for, I just can't build him past, I can't realistically, we could wander over there and grab materials, but I couldn't realistically build him past 40 right now. But swinging around with his grappling hook is so satisfying and so much fun. I'm not as sold with Kachina, with her riding around on the little cart, but I think it's also, again, that I just don't understand it. There's so many characters that I don't use or I don't care for, and I feel like every time I say I don't care for characters because I don't understand them. I
want a new toy.
Kachina's skill gets a bonus duration when you use it to climb. Mona isn't that viable in real teams. The main thing I remember being talked about with Mona in earlier when we first got her, when we lost her 50-50 to Mona. Mona was my first 5-star. The main thing I remember people talking about was that she can be good for setting up nukes, but that is such a niche skill. I don't know if I'd ever be good at setting up bursts and stuff like that. There are some elite players out there that can be really good at team rotations and setting up nukes and stuff like that. I don't know that nukes is my preferred play style. And that's why I really like off-field healers like Shinobu or team-wide healers like Jean, is because my preferred way, you see, you guys have watched me fight, my preferred method of combat is Leroy Jenkins. Is to just rush in and just spam a bunch of elements, and as I talk about in the mid-game review, this game isn't difficult, and it doesn't bill itself as being a difficult game. You can Leroy Jenkins through a lot of this game and still get a lot out of it. It's just if you want to experience this game to its fullest. That's what I meant when I said, here we can end as I yap. That's what I meant when I said that this game is the definition of easy to play, hard to master. Like, you can complete the game by by just Leroy Jenkinsing into things, but having correct team rotations and having a good Hyper Bloom team and understanding Hyper Bloom and understanding the order of events on it, like using Nahida first and then applying Hydro and then pulling out Shinobu's skill. That there's a possibility that you can gather cores together with Kazuha if you're focusing on one enemy and there's a bunch of cores on field. That knowing how to do that, knowing how to use this team effectively, start with Shogun's skill, then use everyone else burst, which builds up resolve stacks and that buffs Shogun's burst. Knowing how to do that kind of stuff, you get the most out of the game and you experience the game at its most pure form. Like, you can get through the game just fine, but you get so much more out of it if you do pay a little bit of attention to the meta. Hello, Raiders! Hi! Dreamy Leafy, thank you for the raid! Hello, Raiders, hope you had a good stream. I'm about to sign off. Oh my gosh, didn't mean click into that. I'm about to sign off, actually. But hello, welcome, Raiders. Bach Addict, Kareen, Dreamy Leafy, hello, welcome. Cut Up the Bear. Hi, Broom. Oh, Broom, thanks for a first time chat. You actually were first time chat before the raid. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well. My name is Connery. I'm a Squirrel VTuber. This is my chat. Everyone say hi, chat. Everyone is spamming my nut emotes. I'm doing a blind playthrough of Genshin. I only just recently got to Sumeru, so feel free to stick around. And I've got in my about section. My panels, that's what those are called. My panels on Twitch, the YouTube is linked there, the Discord is linked there. So hi, welcome. Hope you had a good stream, and thank you, Dreamy Leafy, for the raid. I appreciate you. I was just yapping about meta builds and stuff like that, and how I kind of don't pay as much attention to meta, but there's a point at which you get the most out of the game if you listen to it a little bit, and there are times when it's required. Like, you won't beat the bosses, like certain parts of the game, without being a little meta. So everyone nut and cabbage for the Raiders, and thank you for stopping by, and you are all always welcome within the Nutty Buddies. Try your luck betting on cabbage? Let me tell you how. All right, I think that does it for tonight. I had. Oh my gosh, because we did the trial, a bunch of stuff about like new enemies and crap.
Wow, 7 primo gems.
201. Did I claim the rewards from Sucrose's? I always forget to do that. I did not. Alright, I think that does it for tonight. It's friggin' 11:30 here in Pacific time. So thanks everyone for stopping by. Tomorrow, I want to get back into Sumeru's main quest. So tomorrow we're gonna do Sumeru Archon quest, and I did claim mail rewards. Yeah. So Freemo gems coming down the pipeline over the next couple of days because of the game awards. Let me think if there's any other housekeeping I needed to take care of. Tomorrow will be at our normal streaming time, our normal slot. So that'll be 3:30 p.m. PST, Pacific time, Pacific Standard, Pacific whatever time, Pacific Daylight time. Weekly reputation, yeah, reputation. There's reputation stuff as well that I need to do. That might be who. Also, Brome, thanks for the follow, and Corinne, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Weekly bosses. That's what I was going to say. There's weekly bosses I need to do. Primarily, I haven't been playing her a ton recently because I've been wanting to try out Nahida. But I need to do Storm Terror to level up Beto. Level up her stuff. And also, I haven't avenged my Ajdaha deaths as well. So maybe we can do that. Bennett as well, because Bennett also needs Storm Terror for his burst. Love bad at parrying. I learned the only reason I'm decent at parrying is because of the 2 Norse God of War games and the 2 Switch Gen Zelda games. So God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok, and then Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That's what really taught me parrying. Hello, Yuna, welcome back. So, anyways, that does it for me tonight. Let's get some nuts to round out this chat, and thank you all so much for watching this one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you again, Raiders, and thank you, Dreamy Leafy, for the raid. Appreciate you. Have a nice nap. Make sure everyone make sure you're sleeping and hydrating, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Appreciate y'all. Bye.